Hello Soul Family, and welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us here today. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future messages. Today, I have a message that could resonate deeply with you. Remember to take what feels true to you and let go of what doesn't. This message may feel especially meaningful if you felt a pull toward the past, if you have a sense of ancient wisdom within you, or if you feel connected to times long ago. This message is for someone who, in a past life, was well known and respected. Imagine a time far back in history when people around you saw you as someone important, someone who had unique gifts or qualities. You may not fully realize it in this life, but you carried a strong presence and had a respected role back then. People relied on you for your skills, advice, or courage. You were probably someone people looked up to, maybe even admired. You may have even faced hardships or times of captivity. There was likely a moment in that past life when you felt trapped, limited, or held back. Even in those difficult circumstances, you didn't let your spirit break. You kept creating something valuable, something meaningful to those around you, even if it was just a small community or a few people. But despite all you did, you didn't receive the recognition you truly deserved. What you created or offered wasn't acknowledged the way it should have been. Now, in this life, you have another opportunity. The universe is offering you a new chance to bring that same kind of creation, wisdom, or skill into the world. It may look a little different now after all. This is a new era, and you're a new person in many ways. However, the essence of what you're meant to share is still there. This time, others will finally see and appreciate it. People will recognize the value of what you bring, and you'll be acknowledged in ways you never were before. Your contributions, whatever they may be, will make a difference, and people will be grateful. As I connect with this message, I also sense something very ancient in you. It feels like a powerful energy that could be linked to places like Egypt or the Roman Empire. You might have lived in the Sahara Desert or in a similarly vast, open place. Back then, you may have been a healer or a guide, helping others in ways they didn't always understand. Maybe you used natural remedies, taught spiritual practices, or guided people through their own challenges. This role wasn't always easy, but you felt a strong calling to help and heal others. In this life, if you feel drawn to helping or guiding others, it's likely a sign of your soul's purpose. You might find joy in supporting those around you, offering advice, or just being there when people need a listening ear. These are gifts you carry with you from your past. The desire to help, guide, or heal is part of who you are at a soul level. If you've ever felt a strong connection to natural remedies, spiritual practices, or even just being there for others, this may be why. There's also a strong sense of justice within you. In a past life, you stood up for people who were treated unfairly. You were almost like a hero, defending those who couldn't defend themselves. Maybe you were the voice for those who were silenced, or perhaps you fought for fairness and equality in your community. This drive for justice was a big part of who you were, and it's something you've carried over into this life. You may feel strongly about fairness, honesty, and protecting the vulnerable. If you feel an inner need to stand up for others, or if you're passionate about causes that seek to bring fairness and equality, this might be why. Your soul remembers the strength you once had to protect and help those who needed it most. This feeling of being a protector or a guide is something you might still experience, whether it's through your actions, your words, or just your presence. Additionally, you may have been a warrior in that past life. You were brave, trusted, and skilled in battle. You knew how to defend yourself and others, and people respected you for that strength. If you're interested in martial arts, self-defense, or anything related to physical strength and discipline, it may be a reflection of those past experiences. Your soul remembers that feeling of courage and bravery, of knowing how to stand your ground and protect what mattered most. In this life, even if you're not a warrior in the literal sense, you might still feel that inner strength. Sometimes, past life experiences come through in subtle ways. You might feel drawn to certain places, symbols, or stories. You may even have dreams of ancient places or feel a strong connection to certain cultures or periods in history. These connections can be signs of past lives where you lived, worked, and loved. They stay with you as memories imprinted in your soul, shaping who you are in this life. If you resonate with any part of this message, it could be your soul reminding you of its past. Your experiences, wisdom, and strengths from those lives are still with you, ready to be used again. You have the chance to create something beautiful in this life, something that will finally be seen, valued, and appreciated.
Those who feel a deep inner spirit, a sense that there's more to life, and that maybe you've walked a path before that has given you wisdom and strength. Imagine yourself in a different time where skills like hunting and tracking were second nature. You might feel a connection to nature, animals, or the idea of survival. This could be because in a past life you were a skilled hunter. You knew how to move quietly, track animals, and gather food. Others would have depended on you for survival, and your abilities were respected. Being a hunter wasn't just a job, it was a way of life, one that required patience, skill, and intuition. If you feel drawn to nature or find a sense of peace outdoors, this could be a part of who you once were. Beyond hunting, you may also feel drawn to the idea of wisdom or guidance. Many people today feel an urge to offer advice, share knowledge, or help others find their way. This could come from a time when you were a wise figure, a spiritual guide, or teacher. Imagine being like a counselor or a monk, someone who people came to for guidance, like a Buddha or Krishna. People sought your wisdom because they could see something special in you, a clear vision and a calm, wise heart. You had an understanding that not everyone possessed, and your role was to help others find peace and purpose in their lives. If people often come to you for advice or you feel drawn to study life's deeper questions, this could be a part of your spiritual heritage from a past life. In addition to hunting or being a wise guide, you may also feel a connection to the land. Farming, for example, is another way people once played an important role in their communities. Imagine being a farmer who grows food not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. Your hands planted seeds, tended crops, and harvested the food that kept others alive. You understood the cycles of nature and the patience it took to nurture life from a tiny seed to a full grown crop. This life may have taught you about patience, hard work, and the value of giving to others. If you enjoy gardening, feel connected to the earth, or find joy in creating things with your hands, this might be a memory that has stayed with you. Perhaps in another life, you even held a powerful role, one where you made decisions that affected many people. Imagine being a leader like a king, queen, or pharaoh who others looked up to and respected. People listened to your words, respected your opinions, and followed your guidance. You were a figure of strength and stability, someone who others turned to in times of need. In this life, you may not have a title of royalty or leadership, but that strength is still within you. It shows up in your resilience, your wisdom, and the energy you carry. You might look different now, for example, if you were a queen in the past, you might now be a man. But the essence of who you were, the wisdom, power, and energy remains a part of your soul. Sometimes we can feel limited by emotions or struggles we don't fully understand. These feelings might come from past lives, carrying over as lessons or challenges that we haven't yet overcome. Imagine that you were once a prisoner in a past life, held back by chains or circumstances beyond your control. In this life, you might feel trapped in your mind or as though you can't break free from certain patterns or habits. But know that those old chains are no longer there. You have the power now to break free, to let go of whatever holds you back, and to reclaim your strength. This is a chance to rise above past limitations and become the person you were always meant to be. For many, there is a deep sense of calling to help others, to heal, or to offer support. If this resonates with you, it might be because in a past life you were a healer, a counselor, or a helper. Perhaps you were someone who knew the power of herbs, medicine, or healing touch. You understood that people need care and compassion, and you dedicated your life to providing it. This is a sacred role, one that carries a great responsibility. In this life, you may feel the same pull to support others, whether through listening, comforting, or offering your wisdom. Look within yourself. The skills and compassion you feel may be memories of a time when you served others with a full heart. Now, in this life, you're meant to be valued as a creator, someone who brings new ideas, actions, or perspectives to the world. There's a shift happening, a new earth or new age where people are awakening to new ways of thinking and being. This doesn't mean a physical place, it's a fresh way of seeing life, a time when people are more aware, compassionate, and connected. In this new way of being, it's important to trust your own inner guidance, to listen to that voice within that knows what's best for you. Instead of following the crowd, you are being called to follow your own path, to trust in what feels right to you. If you feel drawn to help, to lead, or to create, know that these feelings may be linked to your past lives. You've walked many paths, gained wisdom, and now bring all that experience into this life. The strength, wisdom, and compassion you hold are gifts from these journeys, treasures that can help you live fully and help others along the way. The challenges you face are opportunities to break free from old limitations and to rediscover the incredible potential within you. Look inside yourself. Find those qualities, courage, wisdom, compassion that have always been there. In this life, you're not just anyone, you're a creator, a healer, a wise guide. These roles have always been a part of you, waiting for you to recognize them again. By trusting your inner voice, you're honoring all that you have been and all that you are meant to become. This life is your chance to step forward as your true self, to let go of old fears and rise into your purpose. Trust yourself, listen to the wisdom within, and remember that you're not alone on this journey. Many people feel the same pull to awaken, to live a life that is true and meaningful. Together, you and others like you are creating a new way of being, one that honors the past but looks forward to a brighter future. Embrace this new beginning with an open heart, knowing that every step you take is a step toward your highest self. Entering a new stage in life can bring many changes, including meeting people who feel familiar as if they were part of a previous chapter of your journey. Some of these people may have been close to you in a past life or different time, such as a partner, friend, or co-worker. When you meet them again, there's a chance they've gone through similar growth, finding who they truly are. If this is the case, meeting them again may feel natural, as if you already know them, even if it's your first time seeing each other in this life. This kind of connection often flows easily and may add depth to your life now, feeling as if you're picking up right where you left off. But not all past connections are this easy or harmonious. Some people from a past life might not have had a positive relationship with you, and they could reappear in your life now in new roles. They may show up as a friend, family member, or coworker who seems to clash with you or create tension. This tension can be confusing, especially if there's no clear reason for it. Yet, these uneasy feelings might come from unfinished business from a previous lifetime. The energy between you may be unresolved, leading to a feeling of discomfort or even conflict when you're around each other. Rather than avoiding or resenting this tension, it could be a chance to learn something about yourself. Their presence in your life may help you grow and understand certain aspects of yourself that need healing or attention. By recognizing this, you can work to resolve these feelings, letting go of old conflicts and growing in the process. Moving through life can sometimes feel like a struggle, especially if you feel stuck or scared to take the next step. If you feel trapped in a pattern or fearful of changes, consider loosening your grip on control. Holding on to everything too tightly can create blocks, stopping things from flowing naturally. By relaxing and allowing life to unfold at its own pace, you might find that situations move more smoothly and that opportunities arise when you least expect them. Sometimes the universe has a path in mind that's different from the one you might be focused on. And by being open, you create space for new things to come into your life. Some people feel a strong connection to fire, a powerful element that represents action, transformation, and energy. If you feel drawn to fire, it could mean you have a past connection to this element, possibly from a previous life where fire played a significant role in who you were. Fire can serve as a positive force, motivating you to take action, make changes, and embrace new challenges. By using this energy carefully, fire can inspire you to move forward boldly and with purpose. To stay balanced, grounding yourself in nature can be incredibly helpful. Nature, especially earth and water elements, can provide a calming balance to fire, helping you stay connected to who you are and find inner strength in times of change. In addition to the element of fire, you might also feel a connection to certain animals. These animals, often called spirit animals, can serve as symbols and guides on your path, offering insight into your strengths, qualities, or the lessons you're meant to learn. Here are a few animals that might resonate with you. Dolphin, if you feel connected to dolphins, they can symbolize playfulness, healing, and going with the flow. Dolphins are social creatures known for their intelligence and compassion. They remind us to enjoy the journey, communicate openly, and take time to relax. Dolphins might encourage you to trust the process, helping you navigate life's currents and reminding you that peace can come from within. Leopard, the leopard represents willpower, strength, and creativity. If you feel drawn to leopards, it may mean that you have an inner strength or fierce determination that can guide you. Leopards are agile and independent, often moving alone yet with confidence. This spirit animal encourages you to embrace your unique strengths and take risks, especially when it comes to creative pursuits. Zebras are known for their individuality and balance. Each zebra has unique stripes, symbolizing how every person has unique qualities that should be celebrated. If the zebra resonates with you, it might be a reminder to embrace who you are and find balance in life. The zebra teaches that harmony comes from embracing both our strengths and our differences, showing that our uniqueness is a source of strength. Dragon, in many cultures, dragons symbolize major spiritual changes or transformations. Feeling connected to the dragon may mean you are experiencing or are about to experience a period of deep spiritual growth. Dragons are powerful and wise, representing inner strength, resilience, and the courage to face challenges. They remind us that change can be a powerful force for good and that embracing transformation can lead to new beginnings. Lions represent courage, strength, and leadership. If you feel a bond with lions, it might mean that you have a natural ability to lead and inspire others. Lions remind us to be bold and to face our fears head on. The lion spirit animal can encourage you to step up, be courageous, and take charge when needed. It's a reminder that confidence and self-assurance are key to moving forward. The eagle symbolizes vision, authority, and freedom. If you feel drawn to eagles, it may mean that you have a strong inner vision or sense of purpose. Eagles fly high and see the world from a broad perspective, reminding us to look at life from a higher viewpoint. The eagle spirit encourages strength, independence, and a focus on your goals. If any of these animals resonate with you, they may be trying to guide you on your journey. They may offer insight into who you are, helping you navigate challenges or encouraging you to embrace your unique path. In addition to these animal guides, remember that you have inner strengths and resources that can help you in difficult times. Even when life feels challenging, you can find comfort in the symbols and connections that resonate with you. These elements in spirit animals can provide support, clarity, and encouragement as you move forward, helping you understand yourself on a deeper level. Embracing these signs and symbols can bring a sense of peace, reminding you that you're not alone on your journey. The lessons from past lives, the presence of spirit animals, and the elements you feel drawn to are all parts of a bigger picture, showing you that growth and transformation are possible. Allow yourself to trust in this journey, knowing that every connection, and every experience serves a purpose. Life is full of growth and discovery, and by staying open and present, you can find your path with greater ease and clarity.